Welcome to our urge surfing practice. In this practice, I'm going to ask you to picture a situation that you find challenging in your present life, one that causes you to become triggered in some kind of way. This might be a situation that in the past caused urges to be reactive, maybe in a way that is not in line with how you want to be in your life. Please, please, please take care of yourself by choosing something that is challenging but not overwhelming. On a scale from 1 to 10, where 10 is the hardest thing that you've experienced, try and find something that lands around a 3. I will give you a moment now to come up with something. If you need any more time, I invite you to pause the video until you are ready to continue. As you picture this scene from your life, I will ask you to imagine that you do not engage in the reactive behavior, whatever that might be for you. I'll encourage you to bring yourself up to the point of reactivity where you might be tempted to engage in the behavior, but pause right there and do not go beyond that point. We'll pause there and we'll explore the experience. If the scenario that you pick feels overwhelming, like something that you're not ready to work with right now, or if you find yourself going beyond the point where you can maintain awareness and curiosity and you become flooded by the experience, please also respect this limit and honor yourself by grounding in the present moment. Open your eyes, return to your breath if that is a safe anchor for you. Stand up, maybe move a little, or focus on your physical surroundings. When you're ready, with your situation in mind, I invite you to close your eyes if that is comfortable and safe for you. If you choose to leave them open, keep a soft focus just a few feet in front of you and let your gaze just rest throughout the exercise. Take a few moments to just feel your body here in the chair or on a cushion or wherever you find yourself today. Notice the sensations. Let your breath flow easily in and easily out. When you're ready, bring the scenario you've chosen to mind. Take the time you need to really picture yourself in that place or situation, or maybe with the person if there's someone else involved. Begin to let the scene play out. Imagine the events or the situation that led up to this point of reactivity. Maybe somebody says something or does something that triggers you, or something happens around you. We're going to pause for a moment here before the reaction comes and explore our experience a little. We'll try and find balance, just staying with and observing the experience without reacting. You might begin to notice some physical sensations that are arising. Now notice what thoughts might be going through your mind. Maybe your mind feels scattered. Maybe it feels blank. We're just noticing these thoughts. And when you're ready, you can shift your focus from the thoughts in your mind to the emotions that you experience in this situation. Maybe there's one predominant emotion, or maybe there are several. Notice also, what is it about this experience that feels intolerable? Are you able to stay with it and be gentle with yourself? If you do begin to feel overwhelmed at any point, you can always back off a little bit, allow your eyes to open or your attention to come back to observing your breathing. Remember that we are practicing staying with this experience in a kind and curious way. We are pausing here to observe as best as we can what is happening in the body and in the mind, and what this craving or urge feels like. If this urge becomes increasingly intense, you might imagine it as an ocean wave. Imagine that you are riding that wave, using your breath as a surfboard to stay steady. Your job is to ride the wave from its beginning as it grows, staying with it through the peak of its intensity, keeping your balance while the wave rises, and staying on top of it until it naturally begins to subside. You are staying in contact with this experience, riding on top of rather than succumbing to it or being wiped out by it. Just observing as the intensity rises and falls, and trusting that without any action on your part, this wave will rise, and then it will fall, and then it will eventually begin to fade. Notice how you can simply stay present with this wave instead of immediately reacting to it, without giving in to the urge, without acting on it, without having to make it go away. As you stay with this experience, ask yourself the question, what is it that I really need in this situation? You do not need to find an answer. Just ask yourself the question and see what you notice. Now, taking the time you need, gently let go of the scenario you've imagined and slowly and gently bring your attention back to your body sitting here in this room. Take a deep breath if you would like to. Maybe move your body a little if that feels right. And then you may open your eyes when you are ready and reflect on the practice we just did.